Okay, we are fresh off of a Silverstone F4 win yesterday. First race in a while, first win in a while. And we're on our backup wheel, but our backup wheel has kind of just become our primary wheel because it's been track record wise our best wheel in a long time and our best DIY wheel all time, even though we have one with more features and more like things that we're trying to get done with it, more like the end game of my newest wheel is supposed to be way better than the one that I'm holding in my hand right now as I recenter this car. But the Yoge wheel, which is the new one,
Pit lane speed limit is
it's
80
just
kilometers per hour.
it's not ready for prime time, whereas this one is already in prime time, you know?
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Like, I trust that this one will work, and we're still getting that jitteriness we saw yesterday. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully it's not you know what? I can actually think of something to try with that, like a anti-aliasing setting or like a V-sync or something like that. That feels like something like that, you know? Okay. We got a big gap behind. So 201.5. I think Silverstone and Suzuka are similar tracks to me. We won bottom split Silverstone yesterday. 201.5. Oh, sorry, that's my optimal. My best is a 201.8. But that would actually be tops in this session right now. Out of, you know, however many, you don't have necessarily 59 drivers who put a lap down, but of the drivers, of the 59 who put a lap down, that would be the best one. So I feel like good about our old F4 time. Now I'm going to try some things to get my... You see me holding the brake there. Even when I'm in a menu, I'm holding that brake, and I don't know why. Graphics, let's see. Performance, sky and clouds. I don't particularly... Okay. Dynamic, full resolution, particle details. Medium, shaders, high. Shadow maps, dynamic objects. Motion blur. We don't want anything that affects frame rate. No limits. No anti-aliasing. Let's just generally turn it down, I guess. Video memory, is that what I was thinking of? No. What's the thing where I choose like the AMD super resolution or whatever? Image quality, shader quality. I don't know, let's just turn some things down. Low for the grandstands, I don't care. Events, low. Pit objects, low. Cars, high, why not? And then we'll apply and close. And hope that that helps with our jitteriness. I don't know, it's just been bad. Still got some. But I have to imagine that would help. Like, it wouldn't hurt, right? To do that? I don't know. I still spent a lot of jitteriness though. More than I would like. Oh, we still got that double shift from yesterday on our upshift. Plaguing me. I feel at home in the F4 car on iRacing because I've done a lot of the F4. I don't feel at home necessarily in Super Formula. I kind of like Super Formula Lights, even though I've actually done that even less than Super Formula. And you would think I'd like Super Formula Lights if I liked the F1 car, but they're just not the same. And then F3, I've always done terrible. My worst ever car is the F3 car, but I like the F4 car. And I do it enough to like keep it in mind, I guess, to where it kind of feels like a bit default. Like, I would say this is the second main car, but we haven't been consistent with our racing. And I find sometimes brakes are not the worst thing to do in racing, actually, as counterintuitive as that is. Because I find sometimes you nail in some good habits after getting a fresh slate, and you nail in some bad habits doing the same thing over and over again. And so sometimes a fresh set of eyes can actually really do a lot. But obviously, you know, don't do it ever, then you won't ever get better. So just finding that right balance. We are 2 seconds down on that 201.5 optimal right now, not including sector 1. So that's pretty not good at this point. I want to start seeing some purples or... Oh, we lost it.
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Yep. Okay, so we got greedy for that purple.
There's an incident in turn 2. You think it might be Frankie?
And yeah, I don't know. It's not feeling like we're getting our optimal anytime soon. Down a second in turn 1 alone, so that's already really bad. This is a rough lap to begin. But the thing about the F4 cars, I'm not on quali or anything, even though this is technically the same as the quali setup.
Incident in Degner 2. It looks like Martin.
So, oh my god, we're so bad right now.
Okay, Owen. We need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, for real, we do. We're down 3 seconds on our best lap ever. In the first half of the lap. After Silverstone, I know it was a bottom split win, but I was like, okay, maybe we got something cooking these days. But, like, this is just bad. Like, I don't think I know what I'm doing right now. I do think we're trying to shift up earlier in the rev range. I think that worked yesterday at Silverstone, getting me to a higher top speed more consistently. I don't actually have the telemetry bar off on my screen most of the time, so this next little bit of practice might be valuable if it goes green to determine when I'm accelerating whether I'm actually gaining time or losing time, but currently our handling is really bad. Turn down my brake bias because I feel like we need more turning power, and to me brake bias gives you higher braking and a straight line power. When you put the brake bias higher number, I feel like I also need to tighten my brakes, like my physical real life brakes. Okay, 5 seconds down in the end.
There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like
not
it's
ideal.
Christian.
29th
29.
overall. That is not what we're looking for here. Oh, we had a good exit and then we double shifted. This double shifting is happening a lot now. Not as big a deal as you might think, but still not fun. Not what we want to have happen ever. Okay.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Okay, well, we already got our track limit, so why not go a little bit more off the track? Double shifting like crazy. This is so annoying. Okay, but this lap is a lot better. We're down in 30th place. We don't get another lap in. We don't like having a bad practice right before the session, and we're about to go live too, because the driver count has disappeared, so it means we're about to go live. We are 3.5 seconds down on our, or up on our last lap, but like, come on, we don't have a fast pace right now, unless we get a good lap in to close this one out. But it just feels like, what is going on? Not gonna get out of the car to check the brakes unless something goes horribly wrong. That wasn't the brakes though. But we will get out of the car to check the brakes because that feels like poetic. Something did go horribly wrong, even though it wasn't what we
Right front,
expected.
96%. Right rear, 98.
Okay,
Checker flags out, B32.
so we tightened up our brakes just a little bit with the red knob underneath the Thrustmaster-T LCM pedals. 16th overall, so probably like middle split, which means there's going to be a demon or two in here. I don't recognize anybody here, I think. Not sure. Okay. Double shift off the line.
Intake set is clear.
Let's shift down here. Oh, wow, that's a definite double shift. We're going to fix that because this is getting really out of hand. I can't be doing that often. Like, once in a while is already frustrating, but this is happening every 2 seconds right now. Okay. Okay, little adjustment, like really the smallest possible adjustment, but hopefully it helps. Just nudge the micro switch a little bit in one direction. And being like, please don't press twice. And it seems to be helping a little bit, but we'll see. I'm also someone who's very typically wanting more brake bias. When I was saying earlier, we want less brake bias. It's very Suzuka specific and very situational to this specific. So, let's go. We may be 16th overall in the split, but I don't think there's another split above us, so the real demons are up there probably. And I have an A license, so I feel like that bumps me up from like expected to finish 16th a little bit. And I feel the people with probably some D licenses in there.
You've got 2 laps.
Not
Let's
that
get this done.
safety rating really matters in the end, but you know, I kind of want to give myself a reason to be like, hey, I think I'm a bit of a favorite in this split because I am underrated at my I rating right now. That is how I feel. But I definitely earn those low I ratings sometimes. Just a lot of technical difficulties, and sometimes it's just not keeping my head on straight.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 19
But,
Celsius.
like I said, a lot of technical difficulties too, so we get screwed out of a lot of deserved I rating. Like, I've had headset crashes in first place, and just like throttles getting stuck in good spots, had disconnects of all kinds. And obviously, if you do 800 races online, you're gonna get some kind of disconnects and some kinds of things like that. But I feel like I got a little bit more than your usual. My DNF percentage is about 50. DNF 50, but I've also got over 50 wins in 800 races, right? So, yes, we're DNFing half the time, but then of those other 400 races, we won 50 of them, you know? Like, that's, I think, good numbers, because, you know, you win 50 out of 400. This is some weird math, like, you can't subtract anything in a whole picture. But just to illustrate the real nuances of that picture, you know, 50 out of 400 is more than half. Sorry, not more than half, more than 10%, my bad. More than 10%. You know, 50 is like, what, 12 or so? I don't know. 12 or so percent out of 400. So, if I'm winning 12% of the time, then you'd expect in 100 races I would win 12 times. A grid of 20 cars, you gave everyone an equal chance to win. The person winning 12% of the time is doing pretty good. Oh, way off, way off. Rambling too much about nuances of what winning and stats are like, and I'm just saying, if you have like a top 5 every 3 races, you're doing really well, because only 1/4 of the field usually like is in a grid of 20, like the races that I usually do. You know, you get top 5 once in every 3 times, and then, you know, that's a really good result, because on average, if everyone were truly equal, you would only get a top 5 1 out of every 4 times, because, you know, there's 5 is, 4 of, oh my god. 5 is 1/4 of 20, which is 1/4. So you'd expect to get it 1 out of every 4 times if everyone were truly equal, and everyone from 1 to 20 always had an equal I-rating chance of winning or placing above someone else in a vacuum in the end. It was all equal, all said and done. So that's what I consider to be the average. And if I can get 50 wins in 400 of my finishes, I consider that above average. But you can't just subtract out all 400 DNFs. Like 400 DNFs is crazy. But it's like so often it's like I'll have in my earlier days, lots of solo crashes when things did not need a crash, no reason to. Lots of solo crashing. Some, bad incidents with other people, surely, in my 800 races, but like, just 400 DNFs, like, I feel we get like anything possible to get a DNF, like anything that can happen will happen in regards to us getting a DNF. We're not getting a 203.1, that's pretty good. I know I have a 201.5 optimal, but we're not getting that optimal right now. It would be nice. So that would be a pole right now. But I don't think we got a pole in us. Especially not without a banker lap. Although I guess there's no point in really talking about a banker lap. Like, do I care? I'd rather start at the back than in the middle, so it's still a full send no matter what. This is projecting as a 202.3 if we don't lose any time to the end of the lap. But now it's like a 202.5, and so we're already below pole unless we go purple. But we got a good lap right now. Just gotta nail the exit of this next part. Only lost 2/10 there. That could be second. Could be second. I don't know. It might be second. Second place. We're well behind Giovanni. Oh, and then we just got beat up by Fabian Schroeder 2. Well, I thought we had front row right there for a second. We're not that far behind the front row. But considering we're 16th in the split, we'll take it. Very interesting that the top 3 on the grid, top 4, are 17th. I saw it earlier, even though it's covered by the thing right now. 14th and me at 16th. Then you have 11th place as the 4th car. Oh, and then someone just went up to first. I don't know who that is. I don't know what their number is. Let's try to deduce it. We see 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that the lowest ranked car on the grid? Is that 19? I believe that's 19. That's wild. Dang, that must be 19. I don't see another one. Why is this so bottom heavy right now? Like, David Thompson's number 1, and he put down a 202.4, which is like well behind the top 3. Like, obviously it could have been like a banker or whatever. Anything, I've seen people go up from like 2 to 3 seconds on their quali lap in race pace, but like,
that's the end of the session, P4.
That's wild. We're still getting jitters, so I don't know what turning down my settings did, really, if anything. It's gotta be something else. I don't know what it is, though. Hope it just goes away next time I restart my PC. Okay, well, we're going. I'm just gonna set it slowing right now. Don't think you can hear it on these streams, which is nice. So, oh, wow, that was awkward. Yeah, so it was 19th. Interesting. Let's go points racing. I kind of agree. I think we're always points racing.
Not true, Fabian. If I crash everybody out in corner 1, I win.
I think the 20th car is gonna be winning it right there.
It's crazy.
Don't worry, things happen. That's the least reassuring thing ever. Don't worry because things can happen. That's why I'm worried. Things happen. I'm just kidding. Oh man. I feel like I've been advocating
All right, Evan. Our pace puts
in
us in the
these
mid-pack here.
videos, you
We're
know.
expecting you to finish in the
When
top
I'm doing
10.
them,
Get ready.
I'm like, I must sound like
This will be a standing
stressed.
start.
I
Floor
was
it.
back, I'm
Green,
like,
green,
not that bad.
Watch your right. Clear on the right. On your right. Your right side's clear. Car on your right. You are clear on the right.
You guys don't gotta be so damn slow either, bro.
Okay, let's find a good rhythm. Make some places.
This is the worst place to make places, though. In this type of situation, we're just bunching up. DRS train with no DRS.
Take care. This driver's got a bad rep.
I hate it when you say that. Like, why are you telling me that they suck in the middle of the race? Like, that's not gonna be motivational if I pass them. Like, oh, I passed them and they suck.
Mr. Martin does not have a wing.
Leader is getting the scamper off right now because we're just the three of us fighting.
He's on your right. Right side is clear.
Oh, I got brake checked there, but it's not their fault.
Right side. Still there.
I don't understand why you would try to stay on
Hold
track
your line.
like that.
Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Right side. Hold that line. Right side is clear. You got a car on your right side. We're
That's
clear on
not
the
my
right.
fault. That's not my fault.
Right side. Right side's clear.
We've been warned about track limits.
Car right. Your right side's clear.
I got
On the right
screwed. I got
Clear on
so
the right.
screwed for playing racing as a safe game. As a game where you play it safe.
B11. Come
I
on,
get
we can do
screwed
better
for
than
that
this.
sometimes.
Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth.
I got screwed for that right there. Lost the entire grid right there. For that, even though I was gaining the whole lap. You know? Because I didn't want to send it in a risky way. And now we got like several cars ahead. In fact, when I think that the other car made contact with the car next to me, and that's what I was avoiding by going off track. But racing is like that. I am not upset because we are still in this race. Now, first is obviously gone.
The car in front of us is Thompson B license, and their rating is.
Oh, look at that.
1.4.
Immediately back on
Second
track.
one's
I just
quick.
saw that, Dust. Oh, this is the worst. I can't pass anyone right now. Oh. The good thing is we have 4 seconds behind us. There's no rush. It's F4. But I'm kind of betraying myself here because, like, if we don't ever send it, we're not racing, are we? In the words of Ayrton Senna. Somehow. You know? Something like that.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
We got screwed on the last lap in this section because we were on the left. So we want to be on the right because we want to be wide here and get them on the outside. But look at all this. I'm off the throttle. I can't do nothing about it. I'm not Max Verstappen, so I'm playing it very cautious right now.
Watch your right. Right side's clear.
The leader's just done a 201.7.
201.7. Oh my god. We just did a 205.1.
You've
There,
just done a
gone.
205.2.
But yet, we're slowing down. For them, not for me. I feel very comfortable. Except when I'm near them, which is, there's a lot of them.
The gap to Thompson ahead is
It's
now
floored into the back
0.2.
of them.
There's an incident in Dunlop Curve.
Okay, well, that's one of them.
Had a cut warning.
Jeez.
Keep it tidy, please, Evan.
Can you give me a cut warning for that? We like to get into the one-on-one portion when it's not like crowded, and you don't like to send it on someone who's got someone right in front of them because now you're in the middle of someone very close to someone else, right? So like this is where we need something to free up, but we do need to stay close.
We just had a warning for cutting the track.
And we're getting a lot of those lately. Okay, we maintained our 4-second gap. We're in the top 10. We're points racing as per our spotter at the start of this race. We are points racing right now.
Watch the right side. We are clear on the right. Watch your right. Clear on the right.
Oh, why'd you get me?
Watch your right side. You're clear right.
Why
There's
did
an
you get
incident in
me?
Casino Triangle. We think it might be Thompson. You have
Why?
7 incident points.
You stupid if you think, bro. It's showing you a lot of
For
respect
repairs,
for you to
we've
do
had the
that.
meatball flag.
Is that me? I don't think I did anything wrong there. Let's be clear. Who was that? That I contacted? What? Who was that?
Thanks, mate.
Ramirez, car number 19, is now leading.
I think I sent it pretty respectively. Now, obviously, you put yourself in any dangerous situation in an overtake. But look at the speed I have here. We're carrying good speed. Did I cut in too hard on them? Oh, it was netcode. It was netcode. It was close, but it was definitely netcode. Because they avoided the hell out of me. They were fine, but... Who was it? Was it the guy talking? David Thompson. Nope. So it wasn't the guy talking. I don't know what happened in that one, but... They netcoded, and then I got hit, and all that, so... Okay, I could be angrier than that, because... I think we both understood that we were trying to avoid each other there. I'm still trying to get through the corner. I could have gone maybe a bit wider, but it's pretty tough. Like, I give a good amount of space here. I'm not on the curb, you know. Optimally, you're on this striped portion. which is where they are, and they don't have a ton of space, but I'm going faster than them, and I'm coming around the outside in a way that I can see them a whole lot less than they can see me. And to their credit, they make a very good effort to hit that corner. It doesn't hit me until after they clear the corner too. They have slowed down a lot. They're turning. At this point, we have not hit each other yet. I'm clear, but then netcode puts their tire out a little bit further, and it just hits. Yeah, and then the front of my rear tire hits into the rear of their front tire, and then it spins me out. I crash. They crash. And yeah, that's just how that went. I don't know. That's a little sad, but I can't be too upset by some points racing. I just think we're fighting for what, 9th place in that race? Like, oh, it's a little sad. I thought we were going to do so much better. And we started in 4th, lost places despite, catching 2nd and 3rd pretty handedly on that first lap. It's just a bit like, oh, I just look at my iRating sometimes, like 1100, and I'm like, okay, it's because of results like these, another DNF and the 400 DNFs, and obviously you look at that and you can scrutinize and be like, okay, if you had gotten back on the track and gotten your, 12th place honor finish with a imaginary toe and quick repair in F4, then your DNF percentage would be lower. But that's not what it's about. To me, it's about winning the race and going and trying to win the race. And if I'm just going to be a nuisance to other people just for my own DNF percentage, then I'm probably going to hurt myself more than help myself in terms of going out to win a race, because I've already lost the race. But regardless, the 1100 iRating right now is just frustrating, because it's like that DNF counts as a 0, and like we just got net coded out. And it's not always like that. It's always something, like I said. It's always just something. It's always just something else. We'll go into Silverstone, though. We'll just transition right into Silverstone. I don't know. We just want to keep it going today. I can race tomorrow probably too. And, in good news, this is another race that we just did with our custom wheel, the backup wheel as I've been calling it. It's a G29 mod that I made, 3D printed. And this one is solid. It's won races, it's done races without crashing out. We're not double shifting right now, which is awesome. And there's nothing telling me that this is going to stop working anytime soon. So, in terms of ability to race, we feel pretty locked in. I had planned for this wheel that I'm using, like what I'm referring to as the backup wheel. I had a lot more planned, but it ended up becoming the Yoj wheel, which is the new wheel that I made, which I broke yesterday on stream. I don't know, I didn't listen back to the stream yet, but I'm sure you could hear the crack of my QR adapter ripping off the back of the wheel from the wheel. Like, it just literally ripped the plastic off, and now the QR is not attached by much. So I gotta reprint that, gotta transplant the Raspberry Pi and do all the wiring again, which really sucks, and I'm not happy about it. And that wheel's out of commission, and it was honestly a bit of a handful anyways. We haven't gotten a single race in yet. But this G29, oh my god, the jitteriness is just off the charts. This is wild. It's not a fun experience. Like, I'm like kind of just fighting it right now. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go. Oh my god, that jitter, that is crazy. Oh man, we need to get out and fix that because something is wrong. Settings. Okay, let's go to display this time. Resolution scaling. Performance, please. Get something going, because what is going on here? Single pass stereo. Stereo. Let's apply and close. Wow, no, that is so bad. The jitter. This is ridiculous. I've raced on a 1080 Ti with less jitter. This is insane. I can't deal with this. Like, this is actually killing my entire... Oh, man. That is rough. Okay, let's go into Oculus debug tool, because I don't usually do this. I don't usually go into the Oculus debug tool, like, ever. resources, and I don't even know where this thing is. Client. Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself, trying to find this. Bin. Casting. Resources. Icon. Oculus. Support. Where is Oculus debug tool? Oculus diagnostics. Okay. Now what's going on here?
The leader has just done a 202.9.
Devices active. This is rough. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. One sec. I'll be right back. You fucker! What the fuck? If you can hear me right now, they're trying to update my drivers mid-session. Why are you up?